Dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord, we all know H.G. Wellz, Big Baby Brown Rag from East Side, Head Hunna Gang 62614, Medina Don, T-Rex Dinosaur, ain't no time traveling Terminator, but if I could teleport, slipping and sliding in time back and forth, I would go back to when me and my first baby monsters living life synchronized like two cyborg androids. I know I was wrong when our perfect bond was destroyed. I was backsliding hardcore, while at the same time stabbing myself in the back with the demon shanked sword. Cheated on the only one who had my back when the rain would pour. Love both my daughters the same, just hate having mistakes on my life scoreboard. But that's the past and my two daughters present is the future. Riding out with Pops on tour, about to perform, but not on stage looking down on crowds. But at poetry readings where mistakes are allowed, because nobody's perfect unless you a robotic humanoid, set to seek, build, and destroy. But you can tell HHG 614 about unity from the brown knockout gloves on all my Montana Street homeboys.
6 months straight, I can hear you calling. Now I'm on my way to the altar and the tears keep falling. Hit the front and collapse, thinking back, I was so strong. Now I've been gone so long, where did I go wrong? I was walking upright, testifying to Christ, shining my light. Every day I would read and pray. To be saved, I was so proud. But compromising only this got me hanging with my old crowd. Thinking chilling with the homies wouldn't hurt. Now they got me back in clubs and I'm missing church. Flirt, flesh got me getting at these girls again. Forgot the cross, now I'm lost in the world of sin. I tried to play it off like I still had a grip. Had everybody fooled, not knowing I tripped. But I couldn't fool self. It was time to start repenting and praying. Cause deep in my heart I heard Christ saying, by the thief, but Pete, God is singing, it's time to come back, child. But Satan will condemn you and make you feel exiled. But I know a story about the prodigal son. In the Bible it's true, and I know, cause I was one. I read Luke 15 and started from my crown. There's many parables about the lost and the found. Now, you might be the son who journeyed from home. For some apparent reason you decided to roam, but you found that you was walking in the danger zone. Then suddenly you realized that it was nothing like home. Feeling you can't come back, it's too late, that's just pride. Cause staying in the way is like suicide. It's time to come back and return to the Lord. Get cleaned up, delivered, and restored. It's time to come home. And nobody care. The other hand is full of blood guilt, but to take away your sin is why his blood spilled. You walk around with a complex all day, every day. But hey, I heard Paul say, forget the things that are behind me, is what he said. And pressing forward to the things that are ahead. In Revelation 2:4 words won't budge. God is singing, come back to your first love. Come back home, child, to hold you again is my desire. Cause God is married to the backslider. He never left you, but you left him. What profit is a man that gain the world and lose his soul? See, everything that glitters ain't gold, and that would be deranged. Cause nothing is equal to your soul in exchange. So come back home, cause you're a lost sheep and the wolf is on the roam. Forget your own life, lose it for Christ. Please don't look back, no, don't be like Lot's wife. Backslider, come home, here's where you belong.
Lord. We all know H.G. Wellz, Big Baby Brown Brad from East Side. Head Hunna Gang 62614. Medina Don T-Rex Dinosaur. Ain't no time traveling Terminator. But if I could teleport, slipping and sliding in time back and forth, I would go back to when me and my first baby monsters living life synchronized like two cyborg androids. I know I was wrong when our perfect bond was destroyed. I was backsliding hardcore, while at the same time stabbing myself in the back with the demon shanked sword. Cheated on the only one who had my back when the rain would pour. Love both my daughters the same, just hate having mistakes on my life scoreboard. But that's the past and my two daughters present, this is the future. Riding out with Pops on tour, about to perform, but not on stage looking down on crowds. But at poetry readings where mistakes are allowed, because nobody's perfect unless you a robotic humanoid, set to seek, build, and destroy. But you can tell HHG 614 about unity from the brown knockout gloves on all my Montana Street homeboys.
6 months straight, I can hear you calling. Now I'm on my way to the altar and the tears keep falling. Hit the front and collapse, thinking back, I was so strong. Now I've been gone so long, where did I go wrong? I was walking upright, testifying to Christ, shining my light. Every day I would read and pray. To be saved, I was so proud. But compromising loneliness got me hanging with my old crowd. Thinking chilling with the homies wouldn't hurt. Now they got me back in clubs and I'm missing church. Flirt, flesh got me getting at these girls again. Forgot the cross, now I'm lost in the world of sin. I tried to play it off like I still had a grip. Had everybody fooled, not knowing I tripped. But I couldn't fool self. It was time to start repenting and praying. Cause deep in my heart I heard Christ saying, by the thief, but Pete, God is saying it's time to come back, child. But Satan will condemn you and make you feel exiled. But I know a story about the prodigal son. In the Bible it's true, and I know cause I was one. I read Luke 15 and started from my crown. There's many parables about the lost and the found. Now, you might be the son who journeyed from home. For some apparent reason you decided to roam, but you found that you was walking in the danger zone. Then suddenly you realized that it was nothing like home. Feeling you can't come back, it's too late, that's just pride. Cause staying in the way is like suicide. It's time to come back and return to the Lord. Get cleaned up, delivered, and restored. It's time to come home. And nobody cared. The other hand is full of blood guilt, but to take away your sin is why his blood spilled. You walk around with a complex all day, every day. But hey, I heard Paul say, forget the things that are behind me, is what he said. And pressing forward to the things that are ahead. In Revelation 2:4 words won't budge. God is saying, come back to your first love. Come back home, child, to hold you again is my desire. Cause God is married to the backslider. He never left you, but you left him. What profit is a man that gain the world and lose his soul? See, everything that glitters ain't gold, and that would be deranged. Cause nothing is equal to your soul in exchange. So come back home, cause you're a lost sheep and the wolf is on the roam. Forget your own life, lose it for Christ. Please don't look back, no, don't be like Lot's wife. Backslider, come home, here's where you belong.
good? It's your boy H.G. Wellz. Rocking with Dina Don. Shout out Rag Productions. Yeah, H.G. Wellz, a targeted individual. Like Suge Knight forgot to pay me my residuals. Anybody kill a spell with a lowercase e? Capital N, lowercase e? Big baby brown rag, no esta familia. With them X4 extras. Kinda like a Fudgetown Hollywood 9474 Hoover criminal. SF snapback hat, not the new school one, but I'm talking about the original. Know a couple serial killers that kill Fruit Loop cereal. So guess what that means? Compton minutes, better G careful.
Pull the trigger to kill your son, masturbates to memory. Love you.
That was supposed to be closure for the victims' families. The Chardon High School shooter TJ Lane made it far less than that by wearing a shirt scrawled with the word killer. Then, when asked to give a statement, Lane threw up his middle finger and cursed the families.
TJ Lane made a vulgar gesture and comment to the victims' families in court, all while wearing a t-shirt with the word killer on it. Lane smiled, smirked.
2012 Dub Show, I stalled you out, might stomp you out, like when the homies put on Big Stomp Out, next time I see you. Nah, I'm not TJ Lane, OJ Simpson, or Rodney King, R.I.P. H.G. Wellz, just a Bonnie and Clyde. PJ Lane reporting the news about a TJ Lane. My rhymes is like a newspaper, Los Scandalous Times, the Illuminati time traveling. Robocop Terminators don't want to see me sitting at the boss's table at my record label. So it's time for me to act mentally unstable.
You're really lucky there's so many police
smiling
in this
as
room
I watch
right now.
families cry.
You can smile all you want. My family will move on, not you. You have ruined your life, not to mention Adam's. He even gave you a ride, Nick, even gave you a ride from school. He was thinking about inviting you back to the table because he felt sorry for you. I feel sorry for you.
Sometimes I feel like I got killer tatted on the chest of my Dina Don's Coke White t-shirt, just for busting at the enemies. Watching Illuminati 13 bloodlines, Red Shield, Sangre Alliance, Sangre Squirt. Cartel del Norte, El Chapo the enemy. Black Chucks, brown fat laces, brown ski mask, brown hoodie, brown knockouts, brown Dickie shorts, busting fat choppers like TJ Lane busted out of prison with two homies. Thought you did, but nah, homie, you don't know me. This the new you, I'm still the old me. Got Lil Miss PJ Lane talking about this Bonnie and Clyde TJ Lane that she witnessed. With Tommy guns busting out windows, a Chevy Caprice wagon, Lolo's Lambo limo tent. Just me and Queen and my princess. Cut diamonds, that is. Y'all that I mean yours, that is. All money in equals no money out. You talking about ain't no such thing as HAG 614? I'm talking about ain't no such thing as a HAG 614. Dead.
He is repulsive. We don't speak his name and we never will. He will be forgotten as he rots in prison. And I will be glad knowing his existence every day, every minute, every breath is controlled by rules, and that he is away from society, locked up in a cage like the animal he is.
Saying pull the trigger to kill your son, masturbates to memory. Love you.
Paul, a very emotional day, not only for the victims' families, but also for Lane's family. His sister apologized for her brother's actions.
Anna Leon, TJ Lane's sister, said the actions of TJ Lane, what he did on the day of the shooting spree and what he did in the courtroom today, is not the person she grew up with. TJ Lane's sister was in the cafeteria during the shooting spree. She read a statement after court.
I heard the gunshots and screams, ran for my life, ducked under tables, hid in the teacher's lounge, not knowing who the shooter was. Sitting in that room in shock, I heard a police officer outside of the window say that they suspected TJ Lane.
TJ Lane plans to appeal and ask for a court.
That it's not the popular case, that always ends the lawyering. It's not the popular defendant. It's the exact opposite.